Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with my review of new Dino Charge Power Packs, or new old Dino Charge Power Packs. I don't remember if this is like Series 1, Wave 2, or Wave 3. It's kind of confusing with the numbers, but this is essentially for me the second wave that came out. I apologize how long this review has taken to get out. I had a really hard time finding these guys, so just of note, they have been spotted at both Toys R Us and Walmart. I managed to find most of them at Toys R Us here, like months after everyone else spotted them, but now they are on Amazon, I think for $1 or $2 more. But they are on Amazon now, so they're easy to get at the moment of this recording, but I had a heck of a time finding these guys, and even now, you know, when I go to the stores that they are being spotted at, they are very rarely there. Also of note, this wave also includes a different kind of the other 5 we've already gotten of the Core 5 dinosaurs, which essentially has the same batteries, but they're done with the new shiny foil style. I just really didn't think that was worth it to pick those up to get essentially duplicates for me. Again, if you're a huge completist, then I can see that, but there's not like anything monumental to go over, so I'm just reviewing the new ones. But that is of note. You can tell the new ones by the fact that they come in these new square boxes. This is a square. I don't know, I'm doing this, I'm like directing a plane. But if you remember, the original ones had this kind of neat egg-like packaging, so if you're trying to differentiate the new versions of the old Dino Charger packs, then they're in the square boxes. Alright, but that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get started. Now these guys aren't entirely exempt from actually having some sort of duplicates in their packs, but what makes this set neat is, as before, we have these neat little tiny dino figures, which in this case we are actually getting ones of things we never really got toys of before. So this is like Dino's grander, but this one. But we know, with the exception of obviously his battery, in Japan we never got a little toy of him. So now we're getting into territory where we have these really neat exclusive American things, and I really do dig these little dino figures. As I mentioned in my last review, I do wish they were a little bit more painted. I think it would just make them just that much more awesome and give them a little more personality. But otherwise, they're still neat. They do separate here, and you can, you know, put a battery in between and create like an elongated version. But overall, I still do dig these. I dig little figures like this. I think it's a neat way to add incentive for the charger packs. But as you can see, you get the 2 batteries here. Here is the Dino Suchus. I don't know. I'm really terrible at dinosaur names, but Dino's grander. Now where is it? I have it right here. Here's the old battery. Oh, one just fell. Like the paint on these and stuff is pretty much the same in like the symbol, but you can see there's a difference in how the camera stops focusing on them. So this is the new one's all shiny and foily, this one's regular, and this one's animation here. You slide through and it does the sort of evolution charger thing. And this one has the fossil. So that's the difference there between those. Honestly, that's not huge enough for me if this was like individual to get it regular. And I actually personally, even though it might be more accurate in some way, kind of prefer the non-foil version. Just especially right now, you really notice it's hard to sometimes see it. I don't know, it's kind of obnoxious sometimes. But yeah, that's the difference between the duplicates you're getting. These are like the fossilized animation version, and these are the regular type of animation version, and obviously the foil. But everything else color-wise is pretty much the same. If there's a difference, you need a microscope to tell. But so yeah. That is that. Where is the... Now we'll do the sounds. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Dino Armor X Charger. Engage. Energize. Unleash the power. Dinosuchus.
Dinosuchus. See, I totally said it right when I said Dino Mucus or whatever I said. Alright, now the other one that he comes with that is not his little figure is this guy here, who is actually done in the fossil regular style here. So he'll probably be getting a fakey, not fakey, but regular sparkly one. I don't know why I said fakey. And he is the Allosaurus, or Allomeris. I always hear their stupid creature name whenever I look at their whatever the hell name it is. Alright, well, that's that. Sounds.
Dino plays Charger. Engage. Energize.
Oh, sorry, Tyler. Or not Tyler.
Unleash the power. Allosaurus.
Okay. The next one here that totally looks like Ankylo, it is not. Oops, there's the Dino Charge morpher falling over the background. Here's his little figure. Yet again, like I said, I wish I had a little more paint. But still, it's pretty neat. You can also separate these guys. You can separate all of them and do the little elongated dinosaur thing. Alright, here's his proper charger here. Kentrosaurus, I think he's the Kentrospiker one. And here's the little shiny, which is animation. As I mentioned also in my previous reviews, one thing that's really neat about these over the Japanese counterparts is they have more animations. The Japanese ones have like the 2 animations, or is it 3 or 2? They have significantly less animations, and these ones go through like a full-on, like one of those little flip book animations, whether it's this one or the fossil one, which I think is really neat.
Dino Spike Charger. Engage. Energize. Unleash the power. Kentrosaurus.
The Dino William the Bloody Charger. Alright, now here's his non-little figure guy one. It is the Tape Jura. I bet there's a better way to say that. He'll say it in just a minute. He is the fossil version. Also of note, I just mentioned the Japanese versions. In the first Dino Charger reviews I did comparisons to all the ones I had Judenshi for. Because I've already done that and you kind of get the gist of it, I decided to skip it for this review. But if it's something really important that you'd like to see in each review, let me know and I'll bring it back for the remainder of the Dino Charge reviews. Or I guess that works. Dino Charger reviews, I guess. I'm still going to be doing comparisons for like Megazords and stuff, but if the Chargers are like vitally important to you, just let me know in the next review they'll be back.
Dino Squash Charger. Engage. Energize. Unleash the power. Topahera.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Oops, I tried to like eject it before I even opened the morpher's mouth. That's pretty funny. Alright, here we have this guy here. It's like Pink Triceratops' brother. I know it's a different breed, but still, it's still a pretty neat one. I love the Pink. I love the Pink Triceratops, but I just love that whole. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Bottom line is, I like this little dude, or little dudette, whichever one it is. Wow, dudette. I haven't used that one in forever. Okay, now here's its charger. Once again, sparkly charger that gets its little different animation. Where it is. Here's the regular version. I don't have them for all of them, but here's its original version, which has like the fossilized version. So if you're really, really into collecting all of those, and you want all the different versions, then you got a lot to get. Plus, there's even variations on them amongst themselves. It's Cupid, stupid. I think I already made that reference in my last review.
Unleash the power. Styracosaurus.
It's the entirety of Arrow's Suicide Squad in one Dino Charger. Alright, now here you get a different version of the, Parasaurolophus Black Ranger's Charger. So you just start mumbling when you touch it, you're like, that was weird. I don't know. Anyway, but it's a fossilized version, so, but I have so many versions of this Charger. I feel like this is the 3rd or 4th. I don't know. I feel like the Black Rangers is the one I have the absolute most of. Alright. But
Charger. Engage. Energize.
Alright, so you get that yet again. Let's straighten these out a little bit. You'll thank me later. Alright. Now I have this dude, which is pretty cool looking. I think he's got a neat little design. If you can tell, some of them, or most of them, obviously share a same like base mold, like this guy and then this guy coming up sort of share the same base as, I think, Parasaur and Raptor, where they have like these giant feet, but they make little changes to him, which is obviously very cost effective. You can even tell by the tail there. But still, he's a pretty neat little guy. I think he looks pretty awesome. And is this his? Yes, this is his charger, because you can tell because it's all sparkly. He is an Allosaurus. There we go. And you just get a duplicate of one you just got right here. So you get the two different versions amongst these. I like him because he's easy to say. Boom.
Dino plays Charger. Engage. Energize.
Same sound.
Unleash the power. Allosaurus.
So it doesn't really matter, like, if that's or was any question to it. The different versions of those don't have any different sounds. Alright, now here you get essentially the fossilized version of this guy. So I can show them both off at once, like, why not? So there's the fossilized version, and here's the sparkly version. Sound like I said sparkly virgin. But so yeah, you can see different animations, but like the outside little dino sticker and paint are the same. Like, I don't see any difference in the paint. If there's any, it's very small. So I'm just going to show the sounds for one of them, so when we get to over here, I'm not going to bother. Just because, you know, it seems to save time.
Dino Cycle Charger. Engage. Energize. Unleash the power. Deinonychus.
Okay. And now we can actually move over to them. They like segue into each other. These sets were just designed for that. These are bothering me, or they're doing that. But as you just saw, it is the cycle charger. So what's neat is that this guy kind of reflects that, because if you don't remember, the cycle is made up of two little dinosaur like dudes that smash together. So I like that that's kind of reminiscent of it, and he's holding the cycle piece and stuff. I think they're doing like an alternate version for the other one in a later pack or something, but still, it's neat that they did that. Other than that, he's just like so yellow, and he's got these little red eyes. I feel like everyone's really basic, but he really gets washed out with the exception of like the wheels and stuff. But yeah, there was his charger. We already took a look at it. His second charger right here. You get the fossilized version of Fukapator. Is that right? Oh, there we go. Let's do his sounds, and then we are home free.
Dino Helio Charger. Engage. Energize. Unleash the power. Raptor.
Fine, show me up. If you couldn't tell, all of them, with the exception I think the Ranger ones, have the same afterblast sound after you've gone through the core sounds. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Overall, I do dig these Dino Charge power packs. There is some arguably-ish duplicate things going on. I mean, obviously they're different, but even without that, I really, really dig the little figures, especially for these, because like I said at the beginning, they are for things that, well, I guess essentially with the exception of him because he gets a cycle, but that we don't get figures for before, any sort of representation, which I think is really neat. So I definitely can recommend these because you get these neat little figures, and you get more chargers to fill out your collection, even though some of them are duplicates. I guess it depends on how much of your collection you base on like the looks of it and completion and sounds, because you are getting some maybe like half-ish duplicates here sound-wise in some ways, but yeah, there's that. As for the other sparkly versions of the originals, if you haven't bought any Dino Chargers yet and you're going to be, I would go ahead and just buy the whole new wave so everything matches. But if you are like me and you already have the original wave, unless you're really, really hardcore about completionism, I would say it's not an absolute must. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure to check out the Crazy Podcast at ridersrangerambles.com. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.